This episode of my repair adventures, I'm going to attempt to replace the wastegate purge solenoid. Apparently that's the culprit that's making my car sound like it's about to blow up. Praying it's not the turbo. This is my research online. The forums indicated that it was this. I watched a quick video of someone doing it, so I'm gonna try to find it and do it. What I've brought with me just now is some hose pliers. I'm sure that I got to do some hoses, some pistol grip pliers, a screwdriver, flathead, and a Phillips in this part. So I'm gonna try to find this. And I wheeled my, it's the first time this thing's been outside in forever, my topside creeper my wife got me a couple years ago for Christmas. Excuse me. I had a parking pad paved last year. That's my shop I'm gonna build eventually. And so I wheeled it out over here. I figure instead of trying to get a ladder and climb up, I'll do this. So let's go and see what we can see. All right, up here. Oh yeah, much better now. What do we see here? Take my hat off. Do I see the solenoid? Apparently it's a little, it lies down here somewhere. I replaced this last year. That's the oil. Oil waste. So the wastegate somewhere. That's pretty greasy. It's more greasier than it was. And I did it because I had to replace this part or this part. That was brittle and broke off. Alright, let's see. Is it down there? I'll try to go slow for y'all. So maybe y'all can see what's under here. The lighting is not the best. That sounds shiny. And once I find it, I don't know what to take off. Oh, that's missing a something. Okay. Goes down to the turbo, I suppose. Alright. Not too familiar with diesels as far as turbos. I haven't had to dig this far deep into it. But I think that's it right between there. So I'm gonna take this hose off.
Don't take that hose off. That's the radiator hose. I didn't actually end up taking that off, and I realized towards the end and at the ending, I made a comment about not taking this hose off. And so I just wanted to throw this in here now so that you don't take it off if you're using this for your go-by.
I had to take off the
I couldn't
throttle
find the
body. I
text
guess it's the throttle body.
insert, so I'm just doing the voiceover. So I'll let you get back to it.
Nice. Caked up. I'll try to clean that. And here's this. Yeah, and so there was 4 8mm bolts surrounding that. That wasn't difficult to get off. I tried to get these bolts off without taking that off, but I couldn't. And then here is the, don't let that drop. Then to get the bolts off of this purge solenoid, I use my magnetic bits to, so I don't drop those. So that's where I'm at. I'm gonna go ahead and replace that, and then I'm going to clean that out, and I'm going to research why it does that. So, all right, I'll be back in a little bit. Okay, I'm back. I did some cleaning, and I also did some research. Apparently, that's not too bad. It's pretty normal. I took a pick, and scraped around the outside. Tried to get as much out as I could without pushing it in there, because don't want that going into the engine and that amount. So I wasn't able to get all of it out, and obviously there's some residue. It's greasy oil. Scraped around that center thing. I don't know, maybe that's the center shaft for the turbo. Again, I'm not an expert at this. I'm just letting you come along with the ride with me and learn some stuff together. But I looked at some pictures and some Reddit posts and some other posts on forums, that looked relatively par for the course. Now, on the stuff that did fall in there, and I did spray some brake clean in there, but I got it out. How I got all the gunk out was I had this shop-vac adapter kit that I've never used. It's just been there. I thought it would be a good idea one day, maybe cleaning inside the car. I don't think I'll be cleaning with this inside the car ever, so I might need to buy another one just to hang out, but it reduced it down to this clear tubing, and I guess I could just replace the tubing, and then I just ran it in there. Where are you at? Ran it in there around and around and around. I had to take it to the air compressor a few times to blow it out because it got clogged out, but I just kept going and shine the light down in there until I couldn't see any actual more parts, moving parts. Let's see if I can get an angle where you can see, and be careful not to drop anything down in there, because it's better. I'm not going to go any better than that, so but be careful, don't drop anything down in there that you don't want in your engine. So the tip to the brake cleaner, don't want that going down in there. So what I'm going to do is reassemble, and I'm going to clean. Oh, and apparently that oil residue is caused by this thing that I swapped last year, the CCV crank ventilation thing. It basically lets the pressure out of the oil out of the crankcase. It filters it. Thank you, babe. Just right here. Filters it and then tubes it right back in to the intake, and it just gathers there. So and some of it's probably from the EGR, because the EGR pipe's right over in here. See, right there's EGR manifold into there. I want to get that deleted. That'll probably go on my to-do list. And since the EPA, well, the EPA is not worrying about these things. Anywho, so I'm gonna wrap this up and then crank it up and see if that noise goes away. Thank you for following along, and I'll wrap it up with a conclusion video. All right, I got her back together. In the beginning of the video, I said I was gonna take this hose off. No, don't do that. That's the radiator hose. That'd be a big mess. It was just this intake hose here. And I didn't really have any torque specs. I just tightened it, hand tightened it 1/4 with a 1/4-inch drive. Don't forget this clip here. And then there was a retaining on the harness, on the pigtail. There's a retaining pin. Don't forget to put that on. I will crank this a little bit later and wash my hands and see if that noise is still there. So not right now. And here's the old one. Here you can see one side's greasy, one side's clean, and maybe that's what it was. Hopefully. So if not, then I'll just move on to some more research and do another video. But thank you for following along. I'll do a closeout video after I start. I just got back from driving it. Just in the driveway and back, and I don't hear it. I don't hear that noise, so I think it's good. Hopefully. That's normal. That's the normal sound. I always heard this sound. The one I was hearing was a constant, louder than this. So good. I think we fixed it.